Lotus is an automaker known for making amazing sports cars and hypercars, little less known for making SUVs. This is the Lotus Eletre, a super striking SUV that enhances Lotus's DNA to another level, and is also the first model before the range of new Lotus cars arrive. Today, in this walk-around video, we'll be taking a look at the design, the interior features, and so much more. My name is Hercules, and you guys have tuned into Drive Media Reviews. Based on electrical premium architecture, the Eletre is produced on a very highly flexible modular platform, which just happens to give it an edge. Right up front, you'll see matrix LED headlight technology, which looks really interesting and are shaped in a very nice shape as well. I also like the interesting patterns in the lights, which look really interesting. Lower down, hidden in the main bumper are the headlamps, which are LED matrix headlamps, look really interesting as well. Of course, this is a black car, so you can't really see, but a lot of the elements on the front are painted black, kind of breaks the gap between the color and the overall front face of the car. That's also where you have the grille, which open and shut depending on the air intake for the battery and the cooling system. Coming along the side, you'll see there's a really long wheelbase, and of course there should be a loads of space on the inside. While that we'll be taking a look at later, I can tell you you've got lovely wheels here, which are 22 and 23 inch. Look really interesting. What's even more interesting are the various specs or the various iterations you can get the wheels on. Everything flashes on the screen right now. What adds to the sense of style is the rising waistline and the window liner kind of rising upwards towards the rear, where it looks really nice. Pictured here are the digital mirrors from the Amaya, but the Eletre over here also gets its regular mirrors that can also be had in digital form as well. If you come to the back, you'll see a single strip light at the back, that's also your tail light. Also, you got loads of cuts and creases and an interesting spoiler that rises up at certain speeds of the car. Along with the Aerodynamics spoiler mounted on the rear side of the roof of the Lotus Eletre, there's also a host of aerodynamic spots all over the car. Let's take a look at them right away. Getting in and out of the car is very easy. You've got these pop-out door handles, which feel great to hold and give you great feel while getting in and out of the car as well. Inside of the Lotus Eletre is stunning, spectacular, and finished off with high quality. Everything here feels ridiculously amazing and built to last. There's loads to like on the inside, but let's get up close with everything right away. Even more cool are the various options you can expect. The interior of the Lotus Eletre looks really cool, I would say, and a standout in its own way for uniqueness. Talking about the inside, material quality on the other hand is really great as well. You see the top, you got the soft touch material with this beautiful stitching over here. You come down the center, it's also soft touch, and lower down, even though it's hard plastic, it's finished off with great quality. Same about the center console. It's great quality and feels really nice. The central dongle for the gearbox and everything else here, even the cup holders or this flip open box here feels really nice and really great. What's also beautiful, you got a 4-spoke steering wheel which feels great to hold. You also have a nice flat bottom finish with this element running right around here, looks really interesting. You also got a Lotus logo there and plenty of controls for your instrumentation and your infotainment system. What's also nice, you got this really well finished regen pedals over here that are at the back of the car. So you got regen on the left, which is plus and minus on the top and lower, and you've got drive modes on the right. Drive modes, oh yes, there's 5 of them, but the Eletre R gets an additional 6 ones. Meanwhile, what you're seeing here is electrical steering adjust for reach and rake, a very special feature on this car. The instrument cluster is 12.6 inch and you also got a 29 inch heads-up display. Furthermore, if I were to tell you about the instrument cluster, you got a little instrument screen here. It's not really massive in terms of size, but it will give you loads of information, and it's also a digital instrument cluster. My opinions on this would be rather different, but I would want to know from you, how do you think about it? Talking about a touchscreen, you got a 15.1 inch touchscreen with wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and will give you loads of information. You also got AC controls that are thrown into there, and a load of functions as well. You can see it's really crisp and quick. If I were to go to certain functions of the car here, you got a loads of apps as well, which are really easy to read. It's really slick, quick and fast. Another really interesting thing I forgot to mention, you have a 23 speaker sound system on the Lotus Eletre. Talking about footwell space, you can see my legs are really comfortable between the accelerator and the brake. I'm just keeping it light so that I don't interfere with the car right now, but I would say I'm really impressed. Even I got a good dead pedal here, so that's pretty nice, especially considering I'm really long and tall. The center console is something to be beloved of. It's finished off very nicely. You got piano black, you got beige, you got satin chrome. I mean, you got a lot. It's going to be a bit of a fingerprint magnet, but I would say it's really well liked, and I would give it a huge thumbs up. This is your gear selector here, so you got park, reverse, neutral, drive, and even the little vehicle itself that controls the gears is finished off very, very nicely. Also, you got shortcut controls for your AC. Kudos. You got shortcut controls for your AC, and you got little twinkle buttons here, which are really great. So you got auto, max, and rear, and of course your door unlock, and the show as well. What's also nice, you got wireless charging, and my Samsung M33 full-size phone fits really nicely, even though it doesn't really have wireless charging. Bit cheeky, I would say. So cool are these cup holders, which with the touch of a button, they're lower down. You can keep your cup here and will hold it very nicely. It's got really nice finish and will fit really nicely as well. Then that you got the twin-sided console box, which really deep, almost follows my hand. You got twin USB sockets which are illuminated and really well finished as well. Talking about the door pad, this is again finished off just like the rest of the interior in the car. You got black, you got this really lovely stitching, you got beige, you got this wood kind of finish, which is not really wood, it's actually soft touch materials. Got a really deep bottle holder over your speakers and your boot release as well. An interesting design highlight at the top here, you got a frameless inner rear view mirror. You got a roof console over here which is illuminated with ambient lighting of course, and you have your light switch, your SOS button, and that's about it on the top. On the roof of the car, you'll see a glass roof. This is a panoramic glass roof and not a sunroof. There's 10 different settings that you can adjust, which will allow amount of light that comes in. Right now, you'll see it's very opaque. You can turn it to transparent and will allow a lot of light to come in. There's no real blind that would shut. So you just have this little shade that would change it from opaque to transparent. Now what you see here is a silver plate that's on the door seal of the car, but what's the downside is that it has Eletre written in the body color. It's not really visible, I would say. But the front seats, again, they're finished off in the same black and beige color scheme with a beautiful stitching in there. It really look great and feel really comfortable. You got single pane headrest integrated over there, but let's check out the comfort of it right away. The front seats also get electronic seat adjust, so you can adjust the height of the seat, how you want the backrest, and you have a memory button as well. But just these 3 buttons are finished off with really high quality, really great to use, and really feel a level up. An interesting design highlight on the back of the front is little binnacle here that kind of channels air between the front and the back of the seat. Probably keeps the driver's back head flooded with air. On the inside, the front seats are amazing. They give you great comfort, give you a great view out of the car, and also everything else here just feels very airy. You have great headroom. Even though the roof line slopes down the side, it's not really much of a problem. And you also have electrical seat adjust, so you can adjust it by touch of a button. And you also have memory settings there, so that's great. And other than that, I'm really happy over here. These are the rear seats of the Lotus Eletre. Great to sit 3 people in comfort and feel really comfortable. But let's check out the space right away. What I also need to let you know is that you get a 4-seat configuration on the Lotus Eletre as well, that has a drop-down armrest with cup holders and a touchscreen as well. It looks really nice. It has huge captain chest, but we sampled the regular car. Back seat meanwhile is again another very comfy place to be. 3 people here would sit really nicely. You have great headroom. Again, sloping roof line, not really a matter to me. I got side AC vents, got a touch screen, loads of kit on offer it. I will take a look at really soon. My feet just fit under the front seats, so that's really great. And then the legroom is great. Slight tighter position, not really an issue. What's also nice is center passenger can sit with comfort. Of course, you do have tighter position, but headroom is great. And even the backrest should be really good for even long journeys, I would say. And if I were to ask for more comfort, I can just recline the seat angle. You can see I'd increase it or decrease it to the max and enjoy great amount of space on the inside. Great amount of space. Oh yeah, I was starting to really enjoy reviewing this Eletre, but there was more to see as well. First thing you'll see are the AC vents, which are within the console box of the front. But the ambient light strip over here, and you got the touch screen, of course, which controls loads of functions. You can have your music, the settings, your AC, quick access and sound, and loads more controls as well. You also got a storage area here that holds your phone really easily. And oh, did I forget to mention that you also have AC vents mounted on the side pillars of the car? Before I show you the comfort of the rear armrest, I'll tell you got a storage area. It will not swallow up my oversized phone, but you got cup holders over here that will swallow up your little drinks quite easily. And that fits flush. We'll shut this, and if I were to tell you the comfort, it's really comfortable. Bit on the slopier side. I would like the armrest went a little lower, but overall, it's really great. Talking about the boot of the car, you can see it's really deep and spacious. It goes to 611 liters with 4 seats up, and if you fold down the seats, it goes to 1532, which is really impressive. Talking about the boot of the Lotus Eletre, you can see you've got a very spacious boot, but we like to do a bag test. Lift the heavy bag of cameras, slot it into the boot. It's that easy. It's a little high to lift it from the ground, but otherwise you got a flush with panel. You can also fold down the seats, increase the space in the car as well. But once you find the height of the car really high, you got these buttons on the side that will help you increase and lower the height of the car by just a minute, and you can get things in and out of the car really easily. Powering the Lotus Eletre is an 800 volt, 102 kilowatt electric motor, which you get in 2 states of tune. Let's take a look at that right away. Features are said to be a number 1 standout in the car. What's left in the Lotus Eletre? Let's take a look at that right away. So, the Lotus Eletre has blown our minds with everything that it has. It has great design, great interior packaging, and good features as well. What do you think about this product? Let me know in the comment section below. Also remember to hit like if you like this video, share this video with friends, family, like-minded enthusiasts. Stay subscribed to Prime Media Reviews as always. I will see you guys in the next video. Before I go, let me tell you, this video has been filmed at Lotus London next to Green Park. You come out here and check out their cars. They have amazing cars. And until we meet again, goodbye.
wish that I could cough out my emotions.